Hello students, today we will do preparation of income and expenditure account and we will solve question number 40 to 45 of TS Grewal edition 2021. Before doing the questions, let us first compare receipt and payment account and income and expenditure account because we will prepare income and expenditure account from receipt and payment account only. In receipt and payment account, I have written subscription separately because it is the only item where student might face problem. And if you find a subscription easy, I think the whole purpose of doing not-for-profit organization become the easiest thing. Receipt and payment record receipts on the debit side and payments on the credit side, as I have discussed in my last video as well. Receipt and payment record both capital items as well as revenue items as receipt as well as payments. But if we talk about income and expenditure account, it only records revenue items both as income and expenditure. Also, income and expenditure records non-cash transaction like depreciation. But we do not record depreciation in income and expenditure account. It is recorded on the expenditure side of income and expenditure account. Again, एक बार rules जो हैं वो recall करते हैं. Receipt and payment account is based on the rules of real account. That means debit what comes in, credit what goes out. Whereas rules of income and expenditure are based on the rule of nominal account, debit all expenses, credit all incomes and gain. So it's same the way we have done in 11th class. The rules are same for the preparation of these final accounts. Receipt and payment account is a summary of cash book, whereas income and expenditure account is just like profit and loss account. One thing that we have to take care that in receipt and payment account, we adjust previous year item, current year as well as future year item. That means if amount is received, like this is a cash receipt, if it is a receipt, it will be recorded on the receipt side irrespective for which period the amount relates to. But when we talk about current income and expenditure account, it only record current year transactions. Transaction which relates to current year. That means previous year and future year do not have any space to be recorded in income and expenditure account. Let us quickly recap capital items, capital receipts in receipt and payment account: sale of fixed asset, life membership fees, specific donation, subscription for specific purpose, legacy if it is specific, or specific funds. These are capital nature items. Revenue nature items are general donation that could be used for any purpose, legacy for general purpose, dividend, rent received, interest received, miscellaneous receipts, sale of newspaper, journal grants. Capital items on the payment side, if you will buy any fixed asset or you will buy investment or books or a building, they are all capital nature item. Paying salary, rent, postage, audit fees, office expenses, advertisement, repair, honorarium, municipal taxes, insurance, maintenance expense and newspaper are revenue items. यानी जब हम इनकम एंड एक्सपेंडिचर अकाउंट बनाएंगे रिसीट एंड पेमेंट अकाउंट से, we only have to consider these revenue receipts to be recorded on the credit side of income and expenditure account, and these revenue items on the payment side will be recorded as revenue expenditure. Whereas we only record cash transaction in receipt and payment account, non-cash transactions are also dealt while preparing income and expenditure account. We do not record sale of fixed asset in income and expenditure account. However, if there is any loss on sale of fixed asset, it will be recorded on the debit side. And if there is any profit on sale of fixed asset, it will be recorded on the credit side of income and expenditure account. As just discussed earlier, a quick recap. Receipt and payment account record previous year, current year, future year transactions if they are dealt in cash. Income and expenditure account record current year items, but yes, income and expenditure account is based on accrual basis. That means if current year transactions are, if not adjusted in cash, yet they will be recorded in the books. That means they follow accrual concept. We will record transaction irrespective whether the cash has been adjusted or not while preparing income and expenditure account. I hope it is clear to all of you. Now, while preparing income and expenditure account, we have to take care that how an income or an expenditure will be dealt. If it includes balances of, let's say, previous year or even future year, or there are certain balances of current year which are yet due. So how we will adjust them? Treatment will be same. Amount received or amount paid. Opening outstanding will be subtracted and closing advance will be subtracted. Now, what is the reason that we are subtracting opening advance? Like if I talk about subscription, previous year item is last year's outstanding, which has been received in this year, or which amount received में included है. So somewhere I have to exclude it because it does not relates to current year. Similarly, future year transaction, if you have received an amount for future year, it is your closing advance. Again, receiving amount at the end of the year as advance does not relates to current year, it is future year balance. That is why it will be subtracted. But it might also happen, although there are two transactions which are not reflected in receipt and payment and can be given as additional information in the question. They are closing outstanding. साल खत्म हो गया और कुछ अमाउंट अभी भी ड्यू है करंट ईयर को, जो मिलना है मिला नहीं है, but it relates to current year, that is why it is added. Similarly, year beginning में अगर advance मिल रहा है, that advance relates to current year, that is why it is added. So only current year transactions will be added. Previous year and future year will be subtracted, and this previous year and future year we will get from receipt and payment account, either receipt side or payment side. Usually it is there for subscription only, so that's why I've taken this case. Now you will get the amount to be shown in income and expenditure account. If it is a receipt, then it will be shown on the credit side of income and expenditure account, and if it is a payment, that means an expense, then it will be shown on the debit side of income and expenditure account. Coming to our question number 40 of T.S. Grewal. Let us read the question. We have to prepare income and expenditure account for the year ended 31st March 2021. That means our current year is 31st March 2021. Opening balance of cash will not come in income and expenditure account, and not even closing balance. So you can simply put a cross on it. Now talking about the payment side first. Salaries are 4,80,000 rupees. We are also given sale of old furniture. The book value of the furniture is 40,000 and it is sold for rupees 30,000. That means we are incurring a loss of 10,000. As I told, loss on sale of fixed asset will be recorded on the debit side of income and expenditure account. Next thing on the payment side is rent amounting to rupees 50,000. Stationery amounting to rupees 20. Defense bond is a capital nature item. It is a kind of investment being made in defense bond. That is why it will be ignored. Furniture, again, it is a capital item, therefore it will be ignored. Bicycle, again, it will be ignored because it is capital nature item. Closing balance will be ignored. Coming on the credit side, we have subscription for rupees 9 lakh. Sale of investment is again a capital nature item. That is why it will be ignored. Donations, as the purpose is not specified, it is general donation. Therefore, it will be recorded on the credit side of income and expenditure. Total is 9,10,000. Although this balance came first, but how this balance will be calculated? This balance will be calculated when from income we will subtract the total of our expenditure. Surplus is excess of income over expenditure, and this is the balancing figure that we get in an income and expenditure account, or we can say it is a closing balance. Moving to our next question, question number 41. From the given receipt and payment account and additional information of Friends Club for the year ended 31st March 19, we have to prepare income and expenditure account for the year ended 31st March 2019. And in this question, we are also given additional information. Let us read the receipt and payment account first. We are given opening balance of cash, donation, sale of old sports material, subscription is having previous year balance, current year as well as future year balance. Entrance fees is given. Furniture is purchased on 1st December 18. Salary is given 1 lakh. Secretary honorarium is given 4,000. Books are given for 48. And closing balance of cash is 15,000. Additional information state that we had furniture in the beginning of the year for 1 lakh. Subscription outstanding, this is opening outstanding, given 2,000. Now the question arises, which subscription should we subtract? We should subtract subscription that we have received as outstanding in the beginning, opening outstanding. Outstanding salary is 6,000. The club had 75 members, each paying an annual subscription of 1,000. Depreciation is to be charged at the rate 10% per annum. We will start with our expenditure side, और expenditure side में सबसे पहले हम अपनी adjustment देखते हैं. Depreciation has to be charged on furniture. Beginning में हमारे पास opening balance furniture का है 1 lakh, जिसपे पूरे साल की depreciation will be calculated, which will be 10% of 1 lakh. Whereas we purchase one more furniture given on the payment side of receipt and payment account amounting to rupees 1,20,000. अब इस 1,20,000 पर भी 10% depreciation लगेगा. But as we have purchased this furniture in December, so we will charge depreciation for December, for January, for February, and for March. तो 4 months की जब depreciation charge करेंगे 1,20,000 तक 10% is 12,000, and then we have to multiply this full year depreciation with 4 by 12. So the amount of depreciation will be 14,000. Now the next thing to be shown in income and expenditure account is salaries. 1 lakh salary का amount given है. This is amount paid. Amount paid given है और opening outstanding amount हमें given है 6,000. As I told, previous year outstanding does not relate to this year. That is why it will be subtracted. So we have subtracted opening outstanding salary of rupees 6,000. So the final balance will be 94. Now we have honorarium, secretary honorarium for rupees 4,000, जिसके लिए कोई adjustment नहीं given है. Although again the balance has been written for surplus first, but now we will first switch to our income side. Income side में, as I told, opening balance of cash will not be reflected. Donation का purpose नहीं given है, it is general donation, so it will be reflected 44,000. Subscription का case सबसे easy हो गया. Reason, if number of member is given and amount of subscription paid by each member is given, So we can simply calculate it by multiplying number of member with amount received for subscription. So this stands at rupees 75,000. After subscription, we are given entrance fees. Again, entrance fees is a revenue receipt, 1,20,000. Sale of old sports material is given rupees 2,000. Total of receipt and payment, income and expenditure account stand at rupees 2,41,000. As the balance, total balance of income side is more, so we will write this balance on both the sides, and surplus will be our balancing figure. एक बार दोबारा से इस क्वेश्चन को देखते हैं कि कौन सी आइटम्स हैं जो इनकम एंड एक्सपेंडिचर को अफेक्ट करेगी. If I talk about my receipt side, opening cash the balance will not come in income and expenditure. Donation, as it is a general donation, therefore it will be reflected on the credit side. Sale of sports material will be recorded on the credit side. Subscription के लिए there is no need to see what is given in your receipt and payment account if you are given number of members as well as amount received. You can simply multiply and you can calculate this amount because we are following a accrual approach, whether amount received or not. We know what is the total amount for the year as income or subscription. We will just write it. Then we are given entrance fees for rupees 1,20,000. Depreciation furniture पर calculate करने के लिए we are given opening balance of furniture rupees 1,00,000, on which we will calculate 10% amounting to rupees 10,000. 1,20,000, 10% will be 12,000, and for 4 months it will be 4,000. So total is 14,000. Now salaries are given. Salaries amount paid is 1,00,000. Opening outstanding is 6,000, which will be subtracted as it does not relate to current year. It is an amount received for previous year. So the total amount of salary for current year is 94. Honorarium is given 4,000. Books is a capital nature item. We are buying book, which is purchase of an asset. So it will not be reflected in income and expenditure account. After adding our incomes and subtracting the total of expenditure, what we will get is balancing figure as surplus. I hope this question is clear. In every question, we will have first our expenditure side done. Coming to our next question, question number 42. In the books of UB40 Club, we have to prepare income and expenditure account ending 31st March 21. Receipt and payment account is given. Opening balance of cash. Now you can just put a cross on it. Subscription, yes, we have to adjust. Donation will come in income side. Entrance fees will come in income side because the purpose is not specified. Salary wages revenue item है. Office expense revenue है. Sports equipment है, material नहीं है. Equipment is an asset. तो ये हमारा income and expenditure में reflect नहीं होगा. Telephone charges again a revenue receipt. Traveling expenses again a revenue receipt. And closing balance of cash will not come in our income and expenditure account. Additional information is saying we are having outstanding subscription for the year ending 31st March 2021. See, हमारा current year भी 21 है. Current year का outstanding amount कितना है? 55. It relates to current year. Outstanding salary and wages are given 40,000. Year mention नहीं है तो हम इसे closing year का ही मानेंगे, यानी current year outstanding 40,000. We have to depreciate sports equipment by 25%. Very easy question. Let us start. सबसे पहले हम अपनी expenditure side पर ही record करेंगे transactions को. हमें given है salary और wages. Salary and wages amounted to rupees 1,60,000. Closing outstanding, as I said, a child might ask why we are taking it as outstanding salary and wages at the year end and why it relates to current year. Year end information, current year ka additional information 31st March 21 means relates to this year only. Closing outstanding है तो हमारा expense current year का ही है, इसलिए current year की payment पे इस amount को हम add कर देंगे. I hope it is clear. Moving to our next item, office expenses. They are given 35,000 rupees. Sports equipment, as I told you, it will not come, but we will charge depreciation on it. Telephone charges are given 24,000. Electricity charges are given 32,000. Traveling expenses are given 65,000. Depreciation on sports equipment, 3,40,000 का इक्विपमेंट खरीदा था, 25% depreciation charge करना है अमाउंट पर. Will directly charge depreciation, which will stand at rupees 85,000. Surplus will be a balancing figure, but before calculating surplus, let's do our income side. Subscription का amount received हुआ है बेटा 4,10,000 total. How we have calculated this? 60 plus 3,50 total amount मिला 4,10,000. As I told you, जो previous year का amount हमें receive हुआ वो है हमारा opening outstanding. It does not relates to current year. That is why we are subtracting. और closing outstanding हमारे पास additional information में given है 55. So what is the balance of our amount received for subscription? 4,10,000, and the amount that should be credited to our income and expenditure is 4,05,000. Next we have donations, 50,000. Entrance fees 80,000. Total is 5,35,000. And I think it's very clear that how surplus has been calculated by adding our income side, and from that income, if we will subtract our expenditures, we will get the balancing figure as surplus. I hope this question is clear. Coming to next question, question number 43. Following is the information given in respect of certain items of sports club. Show these items in income and expenditure account and balance sheet of a club as at 31st March 2021. यानी इस क्वेश्चन में हमें इनकम एंड एक्सपेंडिचर अकाउंट भी बनाना है और बैलेंस शीट. हमें स्पोर्ट्स फंड गिवन है, हमें स्पोर्ट्स फंड इन्वेस्टमेंट गिवन है, इंटरेस्ट ऑन स्पोर्ट्स फंड इन्वेस्टमेंट गिवन है, डोनेशन फॉर स्पोर्ट्स फंड गिवन है, एक्सपेंस ऑन स्पोर्ट्स इवेंट्स गिवन है, जनरल फंड इज गिवन, इन्वेस्टमेंट इज गिवन, इंटरेस्ट ऑन जनरल फंड इन्वेस्टमेंट. बेटा सबसे इंपॉर्टेंट है इस इंटरेस्ट on general fund investment को समझना. General fund, any kind of fund will come in the balance sheet, liability side, and investment is an asset, so general fund investment will come in asset side. But जो इस पर interest मिल रहा है, that has a general purpose. It could be used for any purpose. That is why it is shown on the credit side of income and expenditure account. तो जो इंटरेस्ट है जनरल फंड इन्वेस्टमेंट के ऊपर वो कहाँ आएगा? इनकम एंड एक्सपेंडिचर में क्रेडिट साइड आएगा. और देखो सबसे लास्ट में आपको अमाउंट गिवन है 80,000. नाउ स्टार्टिंग विद आवर बैलेंस शीट, वी आर गिवन स्पोर्ट्स फंड बैलेंस 3,50,000. हमें स्पोर्ट फंड का बैलेंस गिवन है 3,50,000, राइट. देन वी आर गिवन स्पोर्ट्स फंड इन्वेस्टमेंट. We will write sports fund investment on the asset side because it is investment amounting to rupees 3,50,000. Interest on sports fund investment कहाँ आएगा? It's the income related to sports funds only. That is why it will be added in sports fund. Then we are given donation for sports fund, that will also be added. Prize awarded is an expense, it will be subtracted. Now expense related to sports fund, sports event will again be subtracted. So our closing balance will be 4 lakh. And then we are given journal fund. Journal fund, obviously it is a fund, therefore it will be reflected on the liability side amounting to rupees 8 lakh. And only investment is given. Investment is an asset, therefore it will be reflected on the asset side of balance sheet. I hope it is clear. स्पोर्ट्स फंड्स रिलेटेड जो भी इनकम और एक्सपेंस है वो तो हमने यहाँ एडजस्ट किए हैं. ध्यान क्या रखना है, स्पोर्ट्स फंड इन्वेस्टमेंट के ऊपर जो इंटरेस्ट मिल रहा है दैट इज अ पार्ट ऑफ स्पोर्ट्स फंड ओनली, फर्स्ट थिंग which is very important to understand. Secondly, interest on general fund investment is an income which could be used for general purpose. That is why it is shown on the income side, that is the credit side of income and expenditure account. These 2 points, in these 2 points students might commit mistake. Rest it's very easy, but if you will keep on practicing question, even this thing will become clear to you. And this mistake, usually when child commits, he said that I have done a blunder mistake. So we have to avoid common mistakes that children do in paper. Coming to our next question, question number 44. From the following receipt and payment account of Jaipur Sports Club, we have to prepare income and expenditure account for the year ended 31st March 2021. Again, we will first set our expenditure side. हमने सबसे पहले लॉस ऑन सेल ऑफ स्पोर्ट्स मटेरियल लिखा है. स्पोर्ट्स मटेरियल जब सेल किया होगा आपको अमाउंट रिसीट साइड में नजर आएगा. सेकेंड लास्ट वैल्यू इज गिवन, इट इज 500. वी सोल्ड स्पोर्ट्स मटेरियल फॉर 500 रुपीज, जबकि इसकी बुक वैल्यू कितनी थी 1200, यानी लॉस इनकर हुआ है. एज आई टोल्ड यू, sale of sports material will not come in income and expenditure account because it is a capital receipt. But अगर उस सेल पर हमें कोई लॉस हो रहा तो वो लॉस डेबिट में आएगा, अगर प्रॉफिट होता तो वो कहाँ आता, क्रेडिट साइड, इनकम साइड. In this question we are incurring loss on sale of sports material, therefore it will be reflected on the debit side amounting to rupees 700. Next we are given expenses में rent, 60,000 का रेंट पे किया, जिसमें से 15,000 1920 प्रीवियस ईयर का बैलेंस है. दिस इज योर ओपनिंग आउटस्टैंडिंग. इट डज नॉट रिलेट्स टू करंट ईयर, दैट इज व्हाई वी आर सबट्रैक्टिंग. सो योर फाइनल बैलेंस फॉर करंट ईयर फॉर रेंट स्टैंड्स एट रुपीज 45. अगेन इंश्योरेंस प्रीमियम में भी ऐसे ही गिवन है. अब यहाँ पर फ्यूचर ईयर का बैलेंस गिवन है. योर ईयर इज क्लोजिंग इन 2021 and you're receiving an amount for 22, so this is your closing advance. So you will subtract, your balance will stand at rupees 45,000. Sports equipment, as I told you, is purchase of an asset, capital nature item है, इसलिए यहाँ नहीं आएगा. Then we have furniture, again it will not be recorded. FD भी record नहीं होगा. Tournament expense नहीं record करने का reason है, हमें donation for tournament, स्पेसिफिक पर्पस की डोनेशन गिवन है, तो दैट विल गो इन बैलेंस शीट. जो अभी हमें नहीं पूछी है, नहीं बनानी है, दैट मींस अभी इनकम एंड एक्सपेंडिचर में नहीं आएगा, तो ये एक्सपेंस भी वहीं पर एडजस्ट होगा, इनकम एंड एक्सपेंडिचर में नहीं आएगा. बुक्स will not come because again we are buying asset. Then we are given newspaper for rupees 1000. Printing and stationery is given 19,000. Already I have written this side, expenditure side, but let us first move to our income side. ओपनिंग बैलेंस कैश का कहीं नहीं आएगा. एंट्रेंस फीस देखो, आपको प्रीवियस ईयर 1920 का बैलेंस भी गया, 2021 का भी गिवन है. So you will only take the balance of 2021, or you can simply subtract 10,000 from 60 and then show 50,000 in the outer column of income side. सब्सक्रिप्शन के लिए देखो, आई हैव ऑलरेडी डन बिफोर स्टार्टिंग दिस क्वेश्चन. आपको 90% टोटल सब्सक्रिप्शन का अमाउंट मिल गया है, तो वी अज्यूम दैट लेट टोटल सब्सक्रिप्शन भी x, और इस x का हमें 90,000 रिसीव हो गया है, तो यानी हमारी करंट ईयर की सब्सक्रिप्शन बनती कितनी है, we will just make reciprocal of 90%, so our full year subscription amount is 1 lakh. And as I told you, income and expenditure is based on accrual concept. Irrespective the amount has been received or not, it will be shown on the income side of income and expenditure. That is why instead of showing 90,000 as subscription, how much are we showing? We are showing subscription at rupees 1 lakh. And if we further bifurcate, we receive 90,000 in current year. We received 90,000 in current year and our closing outstanding balance is 10,000. So the total balance of current year subscription stands at rupees 1 lakh. Now after subscription, we are given life membership fees, which is received once in lifetime. So it is a capital receipt. It is not reflected on the income side of income and expenditure account. Then we are given donation for specific purpose amounting to rupees 1,20,000. Donation for tournament, as I said, that it is specific donation. That's why it will not be reflected in income and expenditure account. Subscription for governance party, again it is subscription for a specific purpose. It will not be reflected. Then we are given interest on fixed deposit. See, we purchase this investment on 1st October. You can see in payment side you are given by 8% fixed deposit and you purchase it in October. बेटा अगर हम अक्टूबर से months count करें, so it's October, November, December, January, February and March. कितने months का हमारा interest जो है वो हमें मिलना चाहिए? It's for 6 months. और अगर मैं 1,20,000 का 8%, that is 9,600. If I calculate for half year, it should be 4,800. And how much amount is given in the receipt side? That we have received 2,400. Doesn't matter we have received 2,400, but the total amount due or accrued on this FD is 4,800. So the final balance that we will reflect on the credit side of income and expenditure account is 4,800. Again, we are given sale of newspaper. It's amounting to rupees 300. Sale of sports material, already we started with it. So there was a loss. That's why we have shown it on the debit side of income and expenditure account. Last, we are given lockers rent. And this locker rent again includes previous year balance. So previous year balance is your opening outstanding. It will be subtracted. So the final balance of current year's locker rent is 6,200. The total of our income side is 2,81,300. And this amount of income side is greater than the total of expenditure side. That's why the business club is earning a surplus of 1,70,600. This surplus can also be termed as excess of income over expenditure. I hope this question is clear. Moving to our next question, question number 45. Prepare income and expenditure account from the following particulars of youth club for the year ended 31st March 2018. Opening cash का balance given है, as said earlier, we will ignore it. Subscription previous year, current year, future year, all given. Donation for billiard table given है, ये भी ignore होगी because it is given for billiards table only. Entrance fees will come on the income side. Sales of old magazine, again income side. Salary expenditure side. Postage expenditure side. Rent expenditure side. Printing and stationery expenditure side. Sports material, now it's not equipment, it is material, it is a consumable item, therefore it will be reflected on the debit side of expenditure. Miscellaneous expenses will also come. Furniture or investment हमारा capital item है, it will be ignored while preparing income and expenditure account. Closing cash को भी ignore. तो last three item payment side से भी ignore हो जाएंगे. Now starting with additional information, हमें subscription outstanding given है 2018 की 16,200, but it is also saying 1,200 is still in area for the year ended 2016-17 for subscription. तो यानी हमें जो first में amount given है, it is given as at. As at means this balance include arrear of not only current year but also arrear of previous year. तो प्रीवियस ईयर का मेरा अरियर कितना है बेटा? प्रीवियस ईयर का अरियर विच इज स्टिल टू बी received, yet to be received, is 1200, or total arrear is 16,200. So what is the outstanding amount for current year जो मुझे ऐड करना है? करेंट ईयर आउटस्टैंडिंग कितना हो जाएगा? अगर टोटल अमाउंट 16,200 है, जिसमें से 1200 रिलेट्स टू प्रीवियस ईयर, so my current year outstanding is 15,000. This point is very important. As I've told in my earlier videos also, you have to read it very carefully whether outstanding subscription is given as at or for the year. Agar as at given, that means it includes balances of arrears for both previous year as well as current year, जिसमें से हमें सिर्फ current year को ही adjust करना है. I hope this point is clear. Let us now move with our then we are given stock at the beginning and at the end for sports material. कंज्यूमेबल आइटम का ट्रीटमेंट हमें करना है यहाँ पर, और डेप्रिसिएशन फर्नीचर पर गिवन है. अगेन इट विल बी शोन ऑन द एक्सपेंडिचर साइड. सबसे पहले हमने स्पोर्ट्स मटेरियल को ही एडजस्ट किया है. स्पोर्ट्स मटेरियल का बेटा अमाउंट पेड हमें गिवन है 11,500, जिसमें हम ओपनिंग स्टॉक को ऐड करेंगे और क्लोजिंग स्टॉक को सब्ट्रैक्ट करेंगे, सो एज टू चेक that how much amount we have consumed for sports material during the current year. Now we will charge depreciation on furniture. Furniture has been purchased on 1st October, so we will charge depreciation for 6 months as per annum is given 20,000. 10% will be 2,000 and for half year it will be 1,000. Now after this we will adjust salaries which are given at rupees 31,500, postage 1,250, rent 9,000, printing and stationery is given 14,000, miscellaneous expenses are given 3,100. Already I have written the balance of surplus, but let's first adjust our income side. सब्सक्रिप्शन अमाउंट रिसीव्ड ड्यूरिंग द ईयर, टोटल अमाउंट बेटा कितना मिला? 63,300. एज आई टोल्ड यू, प्रीवियस ईयर का अमाउंट ओपनिंग आउटस्टैंडिंग होता है और फ्यूचर ईयर का अमाउंट क्लोजिंग एडवांस. यही दो एडवांस अमाउंट्स हैं जो हमें अपने अमाउंट रिसीव्ड में से सब्ट्रैक्ट करने हैं. और क्लोजिंग आउटस्टैंडिंग एज आई हैव कैलकुलेटेड हियर फॉर करंट ईयर इज 15,000, तो हम 15,000 को ऐड कर देंगे. अमाउंट रिसीव में से ओपनिंग आउटस्टैंडिंग सब्ट्रैक्ट होगा बिकॉज इट डज नॉट रिलेट्स टू करंट ईयर. क्लोजिंग एडवांस भी माइनस होगा क्योंकि ये भी करंट ईयर से रिलेट नहीं करता. क्लोजिंग आउटस्टैंडिंग रिलेट्स टू करंट ईयर, दैट्स व्हाई इट इज एडेड. सो द फाइनल अमाउंट इज 75,000. डोनेशन हमें बिलियर टेबल के लिए गिवन है, वी विल इग्नोर. एंट्रेंस फीस बेटा हमारे पास 1100 आ गया. Sale of old magazines is rupees 450. Accrued interest on investment, it is nowhere written, it is hidden adjustment. हमने investment जो है खरीदी है 70,000 की अक्टूबर में. अगर हम 70,000 का 10% इंटरेस्ट पूरे ईयर का कैलकुलेट करें तो वो 7,000 आता है. But we have purchased this investment in October, so we will calculate amount of interest for 6 months. So this is accrued interest, not yet received because nowhere it is written that it has been received. This will come on the credit side, 3,500. Total of income and expenditure, both sides is 80,050. From our income side, when we will subtract the total of expenditure, we will get this surplus balance of 10,200. I hope all the questions that we have done today are clear to all of you. Thank you for watching this video and do subscribe my channel.